fat boy getting into trouble.
All right, we're back with the Bacon Broadcast. We hit a little bit of everything on this episode, so buckle up. Everything from mild to wild, and sometimes it's better just to hit record before planning. That's you'll hear a little bit of that. It might be better to get some things off your chest and all that without the threat or the feel of pressure of the record button being hit and you knowing about it. So that's how we started. Here we go.
It's nobody in general, but I've just noticed things. Are we recording now? I've just noticed things that people don't keep their word. People don't keep their word.
Right.
Well, this gets back to the respect thing that we had talked about the other day.
Yeah. And I don't know.
Angle that mic a little bit closer to you. That way.
Hang on.
Because I'm hearing you off of his, too.
I got a turn where I can look at him.
Well, that's fine. Spin the thing around, sit over here if you want to.
Hey, we need to go.
Is that better?
If we're going to ever go.
Better?
You gotta angle it towards you, though.
Yeah.
Better?
It's better.
Yeah.
No, but to do that, I got to look at you. I need my mic over here.
Spin it that way, then turn the mic. Other way. There you go.
There you go.
Fucking technician. No wonder you can't get it.
Well, I mean,
You lost all your skills.
That's what we need. We need a technician.
This thing needs.
He is our technician. He's our technician.
This thing needs it needs to be a ball driven.
It does. It should be a ball.
I like it. I like it. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. I've just noticed in the past few days, and I'll say past few days. It's not necessarily the past few days, and this is not directed to any one individual. But it seems like we have got away from people keeping their word. They'll tell you something to get out of you what they need, and they never had intentions to begin with, to do what they're told or do what they tell you.
You're getting used, and I noticed that in even everything, even my little welding shop I got at the house. People want everything for nothing, and as long as they're getting what they want, they're getting a deal, or if they're getting material for free, or if they're getting whatever it is that they want. Yeah, it don't matter what you have to do to get it there.
And they want a deal. Yeah, that's right. I mean, I got that dump truck business, and it's the hardest thing that I have ever tried to do, to run a dump truck business and race at the same time. It's
tough because you're working hard. 7 days a week.
Yeah, I'm constantly waiting for my phone to ring. You don't know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? I know how it is when I'm driving a truck. You're worried about something breaking or a tire blowing or this or that. Excuse me, but it's just everybody that calls you, and I get it from their side. Their perspective, they're the customer, and they want the best deal they can get. Because at the end of the day, it's about $1. And I understand. But it is with $6 a gallon diesel fuel or $5.50 or whatever we're paying now, it's over the top. I cannot run a dump truck on a budget. That's a fact. I cannot.
The problem you're going to have now is you used to have some margin area or wiggle room.
Yeah.
And now we don't have wiggle room.
No.
The wiggle room is gone. And you don't have room for mistakes. So
right, but
if you screw something up, then you're going to eat it because you can't go to the customer and say, "Hey, I screwed this up. I need another $100."
Well, I mean, hell, building houses and construction work works that way. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, there was an overage. Hey, shipping costs more than we expected. Hey,
that's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, you can't kill yourself. And I run into this with the business too. Okay, we normally charge just a straight flat rate shipping.
Yeah,
and there's items that I order, which you guys might know, and anybody listening might know, as such as
you're talking about reloading supplies, certain ammunition,
Absolutely.
any kind of muzzleloader stuff, almost any of it, hazmat shipping is 30, 40, 50 bucks, okay, for shipping.
That's crazy.
So, and if the man wants it, we talked about instant gratification last time.
Yeah.
You know, I want it right now. Like it's convenience.
Yeah.
Well, that I want it right now means I don't have time to split that shipping among 5 people wanting the same kind of stuff to try to ease it up, to absorb it up. So, and if I charge you $12.99 for shipping or $14.99 for shipping, and it costs me $38.99 for shipping, and I make $10 on your product, I've just paid $8 for you to walk away with your stuff, basically.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I lost $8.
That's
Well,
right.
That's where you're at a disadvantage to the big box stores.
Well, correct.
Because they can, for one, they're ordering a lot more stuff.
Right.
And they can eat that part of it.
Well, and with that being said, there's another rub, and I don't want to be the guy that pisses and moans about everything, but I got a soapbox and I'll get up on it.
But you're pretty good at it.
I am. I like to smile. I like to laugh. And I got that side too. But that's the problem I have with like Amazon and things like that. Okay, I understand. You can buy something from Amazon through Amazon, and you can get it cheaper, and they'll deliver it to you. And if it's above this amount, and you get free shipping and this and that and other. But we're killing the guy with the storefront.
No,
we're killing
it doesn't matter what the product is.
We're destroying that guy.
Yep. It doesn't matter what the product is.
Yes,
you are.
It doesn't matter what it is.
Thank God that you can't order your rock online.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't have a dump truck. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If Amazon could deliver
on,
stone, I don't want to put that in their damn
You want
head.
me to look it up?
No, I mean they'll be delivering 20 tons of damn ABC and not trying to knock us out
in
of
5-pound packages.
But
Imagine the shipping.
It'd be free. It's over a certain amount.
I just think I don't know, man. I would rather go downtown Lexington. This is me. I would rather go downtown Lexington.
Yep.
Hogtown Firearms, walk in, pay that man, and do business with him. I'd rather walk in Lanier Hardware, do business with Stuart Stan Lanier.
Yep.
I would rather, it's just me.
Yep.
I would rather go to these places and do that
Local
business and know that my money is hopefully, and I know those folks, my money is going to stay here in Davidson County. It's going to work back into Davidson County.
Well, it's feeding those families that you're dealing with. They're living there and working, and it's feeding those families.
Yeah.
It's feeding obviously the other local stuff that they're using. If they're using advertising that's local, stuff like that. It's going everywhere right here,
and that's what works.
Yes,
we can't all of a sudden just draw down and say, well, hell, I'll order everything from Amazon. Well, where are we going to be then?
Yeah, but we're all guilty of it.
I am guilty of it. Yes,
it's too easy for some of it, and
there again, last show, that
instant gratification, the convenience.
The convenience deal, and like I say, I don't want to be repetitive, but that's that's my little piss and moan. What are you going to piss and moan about today, Earl?
I don't know. It's pretty funny watching you do it.
It's been a long day, and it's been a really long day.
I'm gonna tell you, both of y'all look like you both had a long day. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. It's a tough day to stand on a steel plate and concrete and build race cars.
10 hours.
I mean, I know everybody's like, man, that's cool.
Oh, it's cool.
I'm gonna tell you something. It ain't cool, man. It's cool to drive them. You know what I mean? But I went past that.
It's not all that is put out there.
Oh, hey, and I'll say this, and here we go. I know we agreed we weren't going to talk about racing, and I'm rambling on, but I can tell you, and this is from me and all of my past employers, and hopefully no more future employers. But if I had it to do all over again, there's nothing I would do different.
There you go.
You can't argue with the living that you've made.
I have no regrets. I have met some of the most tremendous people in my life. And for an old redneck boy with no education from Davidson County, I mean,
doing something.
Thank God for Freddie Fryer and Richard Petty, Kyle Petty, these guys that took a chance on me back whenever I thought a race car was cut the muffler off of it. But you know what I mean?
That's funny.
It's they took a chance on me, and if I had to do it all over again, I flew all over the country with those guys, met some of the best people, and them Petty boys, salt of the earth guys, love them, wouldn't change nothing. I would not change nothing. I'd go back and do it all over again. I'd just try to do it with better shoes. More shoes. Well, better shoes.
Better shoes.
Shoes that don't hurt my back. I got to.
I mean, we can talk about shoes.
Yeah, we can. Hey, I got to get some shoes when I leave
the
here.
Shoes they have stepped it up.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, I got to get shoes when I leave here. I got to go get some shoes because I got to go to Rockingham tomorrow and walk all day. So don't you feel bad, Earl?
No, I don't.
You got to get you some street walkers.
Man, these ones I got right here, these things run out. Look like an elephant's been walking around.
Cowboy boots?
No, I am not going to wear
cowboy
no
hat. You don't do that?
No. You got to be a tough hombre. Richard Petty walks around with cowboy boots on.
Yeah, but he could go get in He could go get in the motor home and pull his boots off.
Oh yeah, I'm sure his boots are a lot better than. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I got some nice boots. You've seen my boots, Earl.
I know.
But you cracked on them about being square-toed.
Well, I mean, got to wonder about a man who wears square-toed shoes.
What do you think about square-toed boots? Let's go down that road. Look at that.
I got them on right now.
Look at that.
No, it's an inside joke.
All right, you got to enlighten me because I don't know.
Another place that me and you used to work, and all the engineers wore square-toed shoes.
Well, if the shoe stops at the ankle,
and we had, and that was the comment. It's like, hey, you got to wonder about a man who wears square-toe shoes.
Yeah, if the shoe stops at the ankle, they're not a boot. You know what I mean?
You're right. The booty, maybe.
Yeah, that's right.
All right,
you have to.
got a little ball on the back.
I judge it by when I shake a man's hand. When I shake a man's hand, and it feels like I'm shaking a hand with my wife or something like that, and his hands are real soft, I'm like, man, that guy got to get some boots, boy.
my man, lay off the lotion.
Yeah. I'm like, you got to do some work. I told that one guy, engineer, I remember this, and it still burns in my mind to this day, and I kind of wished I would have just squared off a place with him right then. But he was an engineer, and I told him, I said, man, don't ever shake my hand again. Hands all sweaty and soft, and you need to go over and stick your hands in that belt sander before you shake my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me he traded his calluses in for a degree.
Yeah.
And I couldn't say nothing. But I was like, it's all right. Stupid. After he didn't lay up, you know what I mean?
Oh, gosh.
But yeah,
I got some calluses I'd trade in for something.
Oh, yeah, me too. But anyway, enough
cracking.
about my bitching. What do y'all think? What do y'all got on your mind?
God, I don't know, man.
I mean, here we are.
I will say this. Blackberry lemonade, sparkling water.
That's not the way to go.
It's not the way to go.
It's not the way to go, is it?
I tell you, it tastes like that I am absolutely...
It's like you can smell blackberries and there might be a lemon in the vicinity, but it's not in the water.
I can really taste the aluminum. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is. Somebody said you just need to, I guess the aluminum causes... Have you heard that?
Causes what?
Like dementia or...
here we go.
No, I'm just saying I don't want to. I don't
forgot what it was. He's got dementia now. Shoot.
I don't want to mess around here and drink a sparkling lemonade and have a
coronary.
Yeah, I got to work tomorrow. I got to go.
You can't get some shoes tonight. I get some shoes now. I can't be wasting my time on this blackberry lemonade.
No, but it is refreshing.
Oh, is it?
We're going to have to call somebody to come get you.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I say, man, if getting back to the racing subject, like we weren't going to talk about, I have no regrets. You have any regrets?
I don't, because...
How long you done it, Earl?
Since 1989. Mm-hmm. My first job in racing was with Ronnie Grayson, and Ronnie Grayson has passed away since then.
Yep.
And believe it or not, I worked at RCR back when
I remember that.
When Senior was there.
Yep.
So, and I left, me and Larry McReynolds did not see eye to eye on a lot of things.
I can also understand that.
But I will say that I've seen Larry at the racetrack 10, 12 years later, and he came up to me and shook my hand and said, "Bygones are bygones." And I was good with it.
Yeah,
he was good. I was good, and I was going through some stuff in my life, and he has since went through some stuff in his life. So
yeah, that's good.
That's one of them things where you got to sit back, and even when, all right, well, we say it all the time in here, we agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't judge a man by what you see, because
for one day. You can't judge him for one day.
Don't know what he's going through.
That's right. That's right.
Tomorrow may be a different day.
Yeah.
And it may be the guy's just an asshole.
Yeah.
It might be.
Maybe.
But it could be he's had a bad day, man.
Maybe.
And
that's fine. But there's too many variables that people, I don't know how to say this, just give people a benefit of the doubt, because there's a lot of stuff everybody deals with. You go back to, this is something I preach to my kids. Normal is a damn myth.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is normal?
There ain't no normal.
You're right. Who are you to say what normal is?
Dylan, normal for you is different normal for me.
Right.
My normal is different than Joey's normal.
Right.
That's right.
And his normal is different than my normal. There is not a normal. So quit saying, "Hey, I wish everything would be normal." There is not a normal. If you don't stay fluid and change with things as they go, then all you're gonna do is stay pissed off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, things has got a way with me to get me out of sorts, and it's a bad way, because sometimes I let it pull me down for a day or two, or sometimes a week. Me and my family kind of hit a tough row of stumps here the past 2 or 3 days. Some of it was out of our control. I'll say 99.9% of it was out of our control. But my daughter had to put down her dog, which is a absolute tragedy. I can't imagine. I love my dogs. I love my dogs like I love they're part of my family.
Mm-hmm. I had a hound dog. Yeah. It's probably been maybe 2 years now.
Yeah.
And, you don't realize how much you miss them.
Oh, God.
Until they're gone.
Oh. I just, I see the hurt that she went through, and it's horrible. I mean, and it's, there's just no replacing. There's just no replacing a good dog. There's a lot of times.
If he would just, even in the evenings, if he wasn't doing nothing but laying there and chilling with me while I was at the grill, and and
I would rather be around.
I could sit and talk to him, and he didn't talk back, and he'd wag his tail. And
I'd rather be around a lot of.
No
my
judgment.
dogs. I would rather be around my dogs than I would a lot of humans.
No judgment whatsoever.
No.
Or the boy we work with had to put one of his dogs down just Monday, I think. And he struggles with that a little bit as well.
Well, I can relate, man. I can absolutely relate. It was I remember her getting him as a pup. You know what I mean? And it was a tough deal. And it hurt me. I can only imagine how it hurt her.
No, but it's tough. It's
anyway. It's like you say, people deal with things different. You know what I mean?
It's gut wrenching.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, it'd be one thing, life sucks, but if you go home and your dog has passed away, and you did what it did, but when you have to take him to the vet and
you got to
and watch him put the dang needle in his leg, I don't wish that on nobody.
No, of course not.
Y'all making me sad.
No,
we got to talk about something happy. What's happy?
I agree. It sucks. That's a bad feeling.
It does.
But you got also. We'll end this here in a minute. I don't think you can let that, because dogs bring a lot of joy to you.
Oh yeah.
They don't judge you. They just want your attention. They want your love.
And a lot of times, man. I mean, not to cut you off with it, but a lot of times people confide in their animals a whole lot more than they confide in other humans.
Oh man,
and this goes back to what we spoke about last time. Just because they don't talk back doesn't mean they don't listen or they don't understand. They don't understand.
I agree.
Moods and and things like that in life.
I got a buddy of mine who's a big coon hunter, and you talking about in love with her dogs.
Oh yeah.
Well, I got a 13-year-old German Shepherd, white German Shepherd, and I got a young one too. She's a year and a half old, but that 13-year-old German Shepherd she understands a lot of things. She understands when the mood is good. She understands when the mood is bad. And she'll come in there and she'll just lay down beside of you. She wants a pat on the head, and then just, for me to reach down and give her a pat on the head kind of takes me out of a situation where, man, all right, we just got to back out. We got to back out here and take a big look, and see what's going on. And
no, you're right.
Just let her eat,
Yeah, I remember with my hound, his name was Copper, and he looked just like the little dog on Fox and the Hound. That's why he got his name.
Yeah.
But when he was a pup, we got him 7 weeks old. I was laying on my back working on a golf cart, and he comes up. I mean, he run his little sharp teeth right through the darn earlobe of my ear, and blood was everywhere. But you can't get mad at him. No. He just wagging his tail. He was telling me to get out from under there.
Oh yeah.
He needed some attention.
Yep. Yeah, good dogs, man. Good dogs is hard to replace for sure.
You're right.
Good dogs are hard to replace. I mean, I've got good friends that I love to death, but I mean, I love my dogs too. I'm not saying I love my dogs like I love my friends. I don't know what I'm saying, but I don't want to make that call. You know what I mean? Y'all don't make me make that call.
It sounds like you love your dogs more than you love us.
No, I love my friends. I love my friends too. Much love to all my friends, but my dogs have a special place for sure.
Well, they do with everybody.
But here's another thing. I think as people, I think we have got to a point with our animals, because I remember as a boy, my dad, and he was a good man, but he would have never ever spent $500, much less $1,500 to keep a dog alive.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, that's just the way it was. I mean, but I think now, I don't know what's changed. It's like if my dogs have to go to the vet, there's no limit what my wife's going to spend. She's like, well, I got this on the credit card or what have you, and she's going to fix it. If they can fix it, she wants them to fix it. But I remember as a kid when we fed our dogs, we would take a can of Alpo dog food. You remember Alpo dog food? Y'all remember Alpo dog food? Well, you take a stick and you just run it in there and you pull it out on the ground and have leaves and sticks and
eat it.
Dirt, and they'd eat it all.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, that dog eat dirt and leaves and limbs and shit like that. He'll eat anything. But, now I couldn't feed my dog that, man. No. Come on, my dog gets a steak, boy.
Now you're feeding him all organic stuff.
Yeah, I can't give my dog no Alpo with dirt in it. Come on, man.
What was that other one? I'm going to tell myself how old I am, because you used to get 5 cans for $1.
Old Roy?
Oh, no, I think it was Tony.
Boy, that stuff stunk, good God. And if your dog... if you let your dog in, if you stepped in that shit a week later in the yard,
you're going down.
You better throw your kids away, because they ain't no good. You done ruin them.
Dang, you wore kids?
No, I didn't wear kids. I wore Cougars, man, and I got made fun of.
I got Chucky
Pumas
Brown.
or Cougars?
Hey, and listen, all y'all out there that made fun of me. No, no, I didn't.
I hated Chucky Brown. Some things make you run fast when they're new.
Y'all remember Cougars?
No.
See,
I ain't that old.
No, I remember.
How old are you?
I don't even want to tell.
Okay, I get it. But I wore Cougars, and they come from right down here.
Yeah.
And it was like you would...
Roses?
Yes. I think we bought them at Roses.
Kmart, maybe? No, this was Kmart?
And they were cheap. Man, they hurt your feet. They hurt your feet when they was brand new.
Of course they do.
But they were shiny, though. They looked good.
You had to go home and clean them.
But people make fun of you for wearing Cougars, you know what I mean? And it wasn't nothing. Hell, I wasn't buying them. I was just going off of what Mom and Daddy did. You know what I mean?
What they call them, Bobos.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think
got some Bobos.
I think I got some Nikes maybe whenever I could get a summer job.
Yeah.
And make a little bit of side money. I worked at the sawmill. Me and my brother, my cousin, we worked at the sawmill. and we made some extra money, and we started getting that fly. Man, I don't know. Maybe that sparkling water, it tried to light my mouth. But
over here
we got good school clothes when we started doing a little work.
Yeah, but you didn't get no new ones till Christmas time.
I ain't getting nothing in.
You got some at the beginning of the year, and then you got Christmas time.
Every once in a while. I remember we had old-fashioned day.
You didn't need no shoes in the summertime.
We had old-fashioned day once in elementary school when I didn't even dress up and won first place.
You're lying. Privileged folk. You hear that, folks? The privileged over here.
No, I didn't even dress up. I had a sweater that looked like something John Boy Walton. Y'all don't know the Waltons, I'm sure, but remember the Waltons. And John Boy had a sweater that looked just like mine, and I wore it. And they were like, the winner of the old-fashioned day is me. And I'm like, man, I ain't even dressed up.
I mean, Halloween, I remember we had to make our own costumes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You wear an oversized grandpa blazer, and you take a cork and you burn it until it get all black and sooty, and you make it look like an old beard. Yeah.
But do y'all remember? I mean, that was good times, was it not?
It was.
God, I remember my grandma and grandpa's house, and I remember going there, and I felt safe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could say that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was so great. I would love to spend. I love spending the night or spending the weekend or what have you with my grandpa and grandma because I'm not saying that I didn't feel safe at home, but I felt safe there. We ate good. You know what I mean? It was just like, man.
Well, it's like grandma, man. You wouldn't see her cook nothing. Next thing you know, there's a full platter. 10 minutes later, it's like, well, damn, where'd all this food come from?
That's right. That's right.
Telling you.
And if you didn't eat it, you went without.
Oh, exactly right.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
So it creates a whole other subject we could talk about for hours.
Yeah.
Picky people.
Yeah. Picky people, picky eaters. I'm a picky eater. I ain't gonna lie to you. I am.
I mean, I'm not necessarily.
You wouldn't think of it looking at me, but I don't know, man. Maybe that's why. You know what I'm
saying? There's a couple things that I don't like. Raisins is one of them, and I don't know why.
I like them in a cookie.
I'll eat them in an oatmeal cookie, but just to sit and eat raisins, I don't like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do raisins. I can do that.
Well, I think the older you get, the more I think your taste changes the older you get.
100%.
I mean, I used to not like tomatoes.
But beets is one of them. I can't. I don't do.
I never eat beets. I mean, but I remember tomato sandwich. My grandma fixed a tomato sandwich.
I would love to have one right now.
I would cram them. I'd take the tomatoes off.
No,
and
that's
cram them
going to be a subject
this
summer. We're going to bring tomatoes in here. We're going to do a whole segment on.
Yeah, but see, I used to never ever. I couldn't. There was no way I could get through one bite of a tomato sandwich when I was 12.
We got to do Duke's mayonnaise. It's got to be Duke's.
That's the only mayonnaise. The rest of it's salad dressing, bud. You know what I mean?
A cucumber sandwich. You ever had one of them?
No, I don't do cucumbers. I like pickles, but I can't do no cucumbers.
Pickles has got to be dill. I tolerate a sweet or a sweet.
I don't like.
Yeah,
I don't care for that.
It's got to be dill.
Okay.
Now y'all know what our foods are, what we like in our foods.
Yeah, we're really foods. Old.
Yeah. Well. But yeah, you talk about being safe, though, man. That's like Grandma and Grandpa's the old times and the old school way, man. I look back on it. It's so great. So great to have a family. And that's what I'm going to say this. It was so great to have a family like I had.
Yep.
And it's...
my grandpa's passed away, and I think about him a lot.
Man, I do too. My grandpa was... he worked at a sawmill all his life. He was an Army veteran. He fought in World War II, and I mean, in my eyes, he was an absolute badass. That's just
yeah. It's old.
Somebody made fun of me a while back.
Old timer.
It's an old timer.
Little old timer knife, little tiny little pocket knife.
You can't even read it no more.
Yeah. Right, it's rubbed off.
Yep. But somebody, another guy we work with. He's peddles knives. He's big into it.
Mm-hmm.
And I showed it to him. He said, it's about a $20 knife. And I said, yeah, but you know what? It's priceless.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
This was my grandpa's.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
yeah.
And he says, well, I wouldn't even carry it. And I said, well, it's kind of like he's with me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
No matter where I go.
Yep.
Yeah.
No matter, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got my grandpa's .22 rifle, and every time I pick it up, I very seldom take it hunting. I still like squirrel hunting. You know, I love to squirrel hunt. I know a bunch of people out there would say, you know, but I'm a hunter. You know, I like squirrel hunting. I don't shoot nothing that I don't eat.
I don't either.
I mean, I like squirrel. I know you'll think I'm crazy, but I'll eat a squirrel. I'll eat a squirrel in a damn minute, you know. And I'll say this.
You ever had squirrel brains?
No, but my grandpa used to. I'm weird about brains, man. Ever since I seen some of that Hannibal Lecter crap.
My wife. I've never had them either, but my wife's grandmother, and they're from West Virginia, and she said that they dang near kill you over the brain. So that was the delicacy of the squirrel.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never
partaken in squirrel brains, but
here's another twisted thing.
I wonder if it tastes like chicken.
I don't know. You ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna get me to tell you. Now I'll eat chicken livers. I love chicken livers.
You know, I'll eat a liver. Something about it. Don't matter what kind of liver it is. There's something about, I don't know if it's the aftertaste, the texture, or what, and it just
if they got to be cooked right. They got to be cooked right.
Even deer liver. You ever had deer liver?
No.
You had deer heart?
No.
Deer heart is actually really good, but the liver is the same thing.
You've eat it?
Mm-hmm. Deer heart, yeah.
Deer heart's really good.
I've never had it.
Yep, the hearts.
No, you just slice it and bread it and fry it.
Yep.
I've never had it.
Throw it on a biscuit. No, it's good.
What about liver pudding, like Niece's liver pudding?
Oh, I love some Niece's liver pudding. And you can't find it no more.
You know, and why is that? I was thinking about that. I looked for it the other day. I really did.
I don't know. How do you discontinue something that's that good?
I don't know that it's discontinued. I don't know if it's just sales around or something. You know,
it ain't liver pudding.
Liver mash or liver mush.
Liver mush.
You see, I don't do the mush.
I like the liver mush better than the pudding.
No, I like that liver pudding. The Niece's liver pudding, you can slice it off, and I can slice it off just straight out of the refrigerator and eat it like a liver pudding candy bar.
I don't think Niece's is around no more.
No, they're around. Gotta be.
Yeah, they got Niece's sausage. I ate Niece's sausage for.
You think Niece's is closed up?
I don't think they're around no more.
No way.
Hey, we need
hold
to
on. I'm on the computer.
Yeah.
We're gonna look it up.
We got to get it. We got to get like an email so people can email us things.
We'll talk to our producer over here.
Yeah,
about that.
but we'll have to do that. But I mean, if Niece's is listening, I love.
Yeah, we need a banner.
They've been in business over 100 years. They ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, they can't.
There's a place in China Grove area.
Yeah.
Called Frank Courier's.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're really close to Niece's.
Yeah.
And I think most of the places, grocers around here, have replaced Niece's with him.
See, I don't know why though. I mean, Niece's been around. You can't just.
No, but I hardly ever see the Niece's trucks anymore.
Well, I will tell you this.
Remember the little green coupe vans?
Yeah, but I mean, the last time I seen them has been this year, late last year. I mean, it's been that recent. It ain't been. I ain't seen them in 10 years. It ain't none of that. Yeah. I mean, I've seen them. They got some new trucks. They got some new advertising.
Right.
So I don't know. And you know what's the Conrad Hinkle up here? The little shop.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You talking about like a staple that most people miss, right?
Go get you some
I'm
pimento cheese.
gonna tell you.
But right. But I'm wondering. I think I seen Niece's in there last time I was in there talking to them guys.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So
I'll have to go up there and check.
if you can't get it in the box, maybe it's Niece's pulled themselves out of the big box stores or something. I don't know.
You done throw Conrad Hinkle out there.
Yeah.
Everybody out there, if y'all want a really good ribeye, that's where you need to.
I can tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Main Street
You're gonna
Deli.
pay for it. Don't get me wrong, but a good piece of meat.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you're gonna pay for it anyway.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, you pay for anything now. You know how it is. But I mean,
yeah.
I like to go out and eat like that. But the atmosphere into a place.
Oh, we done lost
But,
power.
Yeah. Lights went out.
Oh, we're on that
Motion.
Scares me every time I thought
Now-
we just lost power.
It
It's
did that
funny
last
because we did it
time.
last time. Hey, I will say this: I'm on Niece's website, and it says the shop is currently unavailable, as in I can't look at their products.
All right, I told you. I think they're done.
I will.
Man, don't
absolutely.
tell me
That
they're
is
done.
absolute sheer communism. If Niece's country sausage and liver pudding is gone from America, that's communism. That is
Maybe,
the way they're going to get at us.
You got to
right there,
get
bud.
back to where we was talking earlier about what stuff costs and the price of everything.
I want people to know. That's good stuff, though. And Conrad
It-
Hinkle pimento
man.
cheese.
Oh, brother!
Oh,
yeah.
my goodness!
Shut
Hey,
your mouth.
dude, hey, you go to Main
Shut
Street Deli
your
up there.
mouth.
I'm telling you, y'all ever get a chance, go to Main Street Deli. They make their own bread, and they do a
Yes.
pimento cheese sandwich, and they grill that thing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You remember when Joe's Grill was downtown?
I don't.
It was opposite corner of the candy store.
Okay.
On the same side of the road, but the other corner. There's something else there. There's a Japanese restaurant or something there.
You talking about Shoto's?
Yeah.
Next to yeah.
It's on the one street over that corner. It was called Joe's Grill, I think.
Yeah.
But you could go in there, and they called it a slider.
Oh, yeah.
A slider was an open-face hot dog grill with Conrad Hinkle pimento cheese on it.
Open-face hot dog?
Yes.
Wow.
No, it was...
So, all right.
This is back when I worked at RCR back in the day.
Yeah.
We would make the trip at least once a week, and I'd have to get me a slider.
Yeah, that sounds good for sure.
Not to pull the racing back into it, but the Martinsville hot dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've ate some of them.
We used to keep score. If you ever get a chance, if anybody ever gets a chance to go in Martinsville Garage, you look up on the red I-beams that's up there, and there's people's hot dog score. Their name is beside of it, and how many they eat during that daytime.
Why they gotta be so red?
It's a dye, I think.
Yeah, I mean these things. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind these things right here is the earliest cancer I can get.
Yeah.
Okay, but them things is good. Now I'm telling you,
them hot dogs. They're gonna be preserved
for
all
years. What you got to do? You got to get you a thermos when you get done eating a hot dog. Get you a thermos and let them fill that thing up with the hot dog water.
Yeah. You lying?
Oh my!
Get out of here with that nasty mess.
We'll go back to the dog.
If you drink the hot dog water, you are absolute redneck.
When we grill hot dogs, when you grill hot dogs at home, you cut the pack and you pull the hot dogs out. And you got half inch of water in the bottom of it. I'd pour it on my dog food, and my hound dog would love it.
Yeah,
sure.
We used to call it hot dog water.
Yeah, that's what we call it.
I said, you don't give copper in that. To this day, every time I do it, me and my wife will be sitting there grilling hot dogs. And I said, we need copper around so we can give them our hot dog water.
But I'm going to tell you, man, if y'all ever get a chance, go up there to Main Street Deli. That's where it's at. It is good. That pimento cheese sandwich with the little pickle spear on the side, and you get you some chips, the hot chips, with the ranch dressing. Dang,
making me hungry.
Boy.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Mercy. Come on.
We need to be live, so hey, is anybody listening?
Swing on through.
My stomach's starting to growl right now. Yeah.
All right, speaking of growling, on your way to get your shoes tonight, here's your down and dirty on the Niece's.
Okay.
Niece's Sausage, a century-old North Carolina institution, has been facing regulatory and operational issues that have led to production interruptions and limited availability of its products. Despite rumors of closure, the company has not officially confirmed going out of business. Recent reports suggest that USDA inspections and compliance issues, particularly for ready-to-eat products like the liver mush and liver pudding, have caused temporary halts in production, contributing to shortages and speculation about the brand's future. Rising production costs and a competitive meat market have also affected Niece's ability to maintain consistent supply levels. Current status, it says production continues. With interruptions, limited availability of certain products, no official confirmation of permanent closure. And just as recent as 1 day ago, there's places here that's been posted in North Carolina that hey, fresh sausage on the shelf, this, that, and the other.
Well, see, now,
this is where you get down to your mom and pop shops, because that's the only place you're going to find it.
It don't sound good, does it?
Well, see, I live out toward the Thomasville way, and I go to, what's that grocery store? Cedar Lodge. We go to Cedar Lodge a lot. And Cedar Lodge is it's right there off
where is Cedar Lodge? What is that?
It's right beside, not Pilot School, but what's the name of that? Fairgrove. It's right beside Fairgrove School. I think Schuler Meats actually bought that grocery store, but it's a smaller. It's like it gives you. I hope it's still the mom and pop deal, but it gives you the mom and pop feel. It's not like you go in these bigger ones. You know what I mean? But yeah, we go in there, and a lot of times they have the Niece's stuff in there, and that's where I find it.
That house where my daughter moved into, down behind you.
Yeah.
The owner of Schuler Meats owns that house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. They need to keep the Niece's stuff up. If anybody from Niece's is listening, This old boy right here, this old country
No,
boy
man.
loves some
I
liver
like some
pudding.
nieces, but I told you the Frank Courier stuff is.
Well, you know,
now,
but it's good too.
well, here we go back to we talking about grandparents and stuff. That's what I grew up on.
I did too.
I remember watching Grandma slice that stuff, man.
That's right.
She'd throw that thing right in the frying pan.
Yes,
It'd be anywhere from a half inch to 3/4 of an inch thick to an inch thick if she got her eyes messed up.
Yes.
Sausage had to be square.
Yeah.
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 Yep. But it's either that or she'd throw it in the oven.
Yeah.
And fry it in the oven.
Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, my grandma would make cat head biscuits. It was big as the top of that can, bigger.
I ain't heard that in a long time.
And she would slice that liver pudding, put it in an old cast iron frying pan, fry it up, and then she would make you like 3 or 4 eggs. And I'm a 4-egg guy. I can eat 6 eggs. I'm Jethro Bodine when it comes to eggs. I can eat that many. But she would make those eggs and that liver pudding and them biscuits. They ain't no better in the world. There's nothing. I can tell you right now, if we would take that stuff, if the United States government would take that stuff to Iraq and drop it off, there wouldn't be no more damn fighting. Everybody wants to eat breakfast, you know what I mean?
I'm telling you.
They'd be like,
They'd be like, la 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 la, cat head biscuit.
They'd be like, I don't want to fight no more, man. I got to live 20 more years. This shit's too good, man.
Hey,
I can't die tomorrow.
Them drones be delivering food. They wouldn't be delivering
That's
bombs.
what we need to do. Yeah, we need to drop biscuits and niece's liver pudding and some of my grandma's eggs. God bless her, rest her soul. That would cure everything. I'm telling you. And give them some race cars they can work on.
You imagine that? You imagine that a big old freight airplane fly over,
dropping off pallets.
Yes,
dropping off.
Yeah,
I'm imagining individual biscuits,
the spam
with little
cans.
parachutes, and just millions of them.
The old sandy biscuits.
Yeah, give them some Duke's mayonnaise too, because that's the only mayonnaise. And I know people out there is going to they're going to disagree.
They're going to argue with you.
But I'm telling you,
there you go.
Everything else is salad dressing.
You ready? On 3. Agree to disagree.
I agree to disagree, but everything else is salad dressing. If y'all like anything but Dukes, you're wrong. Well, you need to get cultured. You need a palate cleansing.
The biggest thing about the Dukes is when you get done, just like everybody else in Davidson County, you just fill that thing up with screws and knickknacks and all kinds of crap.
Yeah.
Or you taking I can't tell you how many houses and garages and old race shops I've been in where the lids are screwed to the rafters.
Yes, sir.
And you just take that jar, you put it wherever you want it, you screw it into the lid that's screwed up there, and there it is.
Yeah.
Up out of the way.
Coffee jugs are the same.
Oh, yeah. Old Maxwell House coffee jugs and stuff, too.
Yeah.
And my son, his name's Dylan, too, but we kind of redid a K5 Blazer, and we had coffee jugs full of bolts everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And that's the thing, back in the day.
To soak them down, you just pour transmission fluid on it.
Yeah.
And put the lid on it.
Yep.
Forget about it.
Come back to not rusted anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no doubt. Factory pressure washer. So, well, that's the news. Nieces ain't closed officially.
Well, thank God, man. I hope.
And I am 110% going to go out and find me some Nieces sausage and Nieces liver pudding when I leave here. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, that's
See,
we can sell things for them. You know what I mean?
That's right. It might be Conrad Hinkle's probably closed. I know them boys probably closed 7:30 at night.
I love going to Conrad Hinkle though and get my stuff. You know what I mean?
We need a banner.
It's the mom and pops thing, and I will support local business. Oh, I would do my best before I go out to 100%. The big chain store. I would rather it go that way. Yep. You know what I mean? I would rather pay $1 more on anything. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But there again.
Well, because it and that's the thing. I hate to cut you off with, but that's the thing. I tell people too in here is, if you this is a nice store, this is a nice shop, man, this is cool. Then beat me up on something. Hey, Palmetto's got it like this.
Yeah, it don't come cheap.
I get it. Palmetto ain't paying what I'm paying a month to keep this place open, to keep this nice store for you to come and get it.
That's
Dylan,
right.
I've never been to Palmetto in my life.
Palmetto?
No.
Yeah, most people just go on the website. I mean, they got some franchise stores and stuff like that,
There's a place down on the way to the coast outside of, what's the name of
Bisco?
Bisco.
Southern Variety?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They got a lot of stuff.
They do. And you know what? I'll be honest with you. This comes up probably once a week. I could do what they're doing.
Yeah.
With the right amount of time, the right amount of money.
Yeah, you can.
I don't know.
You have enough space.
Oh, I got plenty of space.
Yeah.
Space ain't the issue.
Yeah.
You know, empty space is the issue right now.
Yeah.
But the amount of money in inventory, son.
Have you ever been there, Joey?
No.
They got so many guns. I don't know how they know what they got.
They
stacked
got
2, 3, 4 deep on the wall. They used to be stacked up against each other, like
But
in boxes.
But you
That's
know,
crazy. No idea what you got.
Dylan, you know what though? Every time I go in there, they ain't got what I want.
Really?
No, they cater more to the AR people and all that stuff than the hunting stuff. They don't really have.
Well, you know, I own AR stuff, you know, and
but
things
the
like
AR
that. Everybody
business,
does.
all the accessories that you can put on, you know,
Right.
the AR, the rails, and
Right.
everything, and you know, and that ain't my cup of tea. You know, I bought an AR from you,
Sure.
and I ended up trading that sucker back in,
Yep.
and getting something more. It was
More your speed.
more for me.
Not trying to get political. Not trying to get political, but
Yeah,
I'm gonna run off in that. I'm gonna run off in that ditch here for a minute.
Yeah,
you
well,
can do
it's
it.
every
Couldn't
time,
stand
You
it.
know, I do the AR stuff. You know, you hear people talk about the how they don't know that. I've heard people argue with me on gun rights and saying nobody needs an AR. Well, I totally disagree. Here's and I'm gonna put it out there, and for the sake of argument, and if y'all want to email us, we'll get an email up, and y'all can argue with me, and we'll agree to disagree. You know what I mean? But
I'll argue with you.
here's the deal.
Argue with you?
Yeah, you can argue with me. Here's the way I see it. It's in the Constitution. It is my right to own a firearm, and that's in the Constitution. Any infringement, any
All right,
any
I'm not gonna
infringement
disagree.
upon that is not right.
I won't disagree with you, but do you really need an AR?
Well,
It's your right to have one. If you want one, I'm not disagreeing with that.
okay, and that and I.
But your
Here's-
definition of needing it—that's
Okay, well here I'm gonna put it like this. All right. Do I need it? Okay, maybe not. I got a 56 Chevrolet. Do I need 500 horsepower? Probably not. But I want it.
Boy, it's nice
It's
to
my
have
right.
it, though.
It's
Yeah.
nice to have it.
Nice to
It's-
have
I
it.
like to
Sitting
hear it.
on
I like
jack
to see
stands.
it. I like to play with it. You know what I mean?
Hey,
he didn't
just
get to
'cause-
play
just-
with it.
just
It's
'cause
just
that
been
thing-
sitting there for
just
like
'cause that
6
thing
years.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like to play with it. I
Yeah.
like to have fun with it. Same as
Yeah.
an AR.
Well, of course.
That's
Of
my
course.
God-given right. And you know, and here, and
Yeah,
I know
but the
people
cost
sees
of
it.
ammo now. You can't just go out and
Right.
just
Well,
plink
people-
crap just to be
People
plinking
see what, and I blame this on media. Media puts things out there that they want us to see. They know it's if they put it out there and this is the way we see it, this is the way we're going to believe that it is. You know what I mean? So every tragedy that happens with a AR, first thing they say, oh, it's an assault rifle. It's an assault rifle.
I got in that argument with my mom.
Anybody that
AR stands for assault rifle, and I was like,
No, sir.
I had to show it to her. I was
Yeah.
like, it does not stand for assault rifle.
anybody, and this is just me.
It's what, an arrow light something.
It's
Yeah.
Armalite.
What'd you say?
Armalite.
Armalite. See, I don't know anybody that would take a weapon and want to hurt somebody intentional.
It don't matter what kind of
It don't
gun
matter.
they got. They're going to do it.
It don't matter.
It don't matter what it is,
it
what
don't
you
matter.
call it, how many rounds it holds. It does not matter.
You've
if
all
you're
seen that
way.
little ad on Facebook that come up that says, hey, you know, I laid my 30-06 on the porch and, you know, it didn't do anything or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the gun.
No, it's not the gun. We don't have a gun problem in this country, and in my opinion,
No,
we don't
we have a people problem.
We got a heart problem, buddy.
Yep,
we
we
got
do.
a heart problem.
Got a mental problem.
If I see you or a total stranger, and I want to cause them harm, you need help. We need to bring back rubber rooms.
So,
You know what I mean? You need to be. I hate it, but that's you have no place in society
you know,
to want to do such.
that word hate, I don't like using the word hate because we can agree to disagree again, but hating somebody is bad. You know, we're taught you don't hate people. Now, I'm gonna tell you, there's people I don't agree with, and there's people that I will not go out of my way for.
Yeah.
And there's people that if their guts was on fire, I wouldn't piss down their neck to put
That's-
it out.
That's me.
But I'm not gonna tell you I hate them.
Yeah. Well, I still think though it is the media agenda You know what I mean? To, you divide and then you conquer. If they can divide me and you, we're better as a team. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
All three of us, we would be better as a team. But if they can divide us, then it's easier to conquer us.
Well, yeah.
And they conquer you through, and they divide you and they conquer you through what you see and what you hear in social media. And I know that's what we're on, and that's what we're doing right now. And it's a good thing in a lot of ways. But you got to know how to sift through the BS, and you got to be able to see through what's real and what's not.
And
that's
there's
tough, though, sometimes.
It is, especially now with all this AI stuff out and about.
Social media, you don't know who to believe and what not to believe.
Yeah.
What you're seeing, and I hate it, and I say this, I say this lightly because we didn't talk about age earlier. I'm 30 years old.
Yeah.
I can tell a little bit of difference between.
Man, what I wouldn't do to be 30 again.
Yeah, no doubt.
I can tell some difference between
trouble I get in.
Noel, okay, we'll hit on that in a minute, but I can tell a little bit of difference between AI video and non. Okay, but I fear for my mom, for my uncle, for any of these people.
It's better and better.
Oh, it's incredibly good now, but they'll look at something and be like, "Did you see that?" Yeah. I'm like, "Did I see what? Did you see that right there?
Did you see what Newman did down there?
Right, or whatever, Yeah.
Did
you see what Trump said?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't think you can believe that, Mom. I wouldn't trust it. It sounded just like him. I understand that, but you don't understand what this technology does now.
That's right.
You don't understand what it does now. So, that kind of thing is ruining and running the world, and it is exponentially faster than we can hold on to.
Absolutely.
So,
well, speaking from an old redneck, I struggle with that.
Yep.
And y'all have no idea how close I am to pulling the plug on social media.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't blame you one bit, man. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, and
I'm gonna be honest. The only reason I'm kind of hanging on is, I'm in the hunting club and stuff like that.
Sure, that's how you keep up with family and friends and stuff. Still,
yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah, but
shouldn't be that way. It wasn't that way back in the day.
I see more bullshit than I do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, is that what it was put out there for? No, but like the club, that's how we kind of communicate, and it's easier to do that.
Bulletin board or something like that. Whatever.
Well, you talk about social media and the cell phone. I'm holding mine in my hand right now.
Put it down.
There's one thing that I hate. I hate to see a younger mom and a younger dad go into a restaurant.
Yeah, they'll sit
down and the kid will have a iPad or a cell phone and they keep it on them.
Yeah,
and I get it. Yeah. That's your kids. It's your kid to raise, but. Man, run that youngin' out of the house and make him skin his knee, send him up a tree, let him build a tree house, let him do something like that. Take that youngin' hunting.
I'm getting ready to throw you a curveball.
Okay, throw it. I can hit him.
My grandson's autistic.
Okay.
He's throwing a fit, doing his thing. And autistic people see things differently than we do.
That's right.
And that is, knocked my tea over. That's a whole other issue. We can't expect them to.
I get that.
Be in our world.
Yeah, I get that.
But we don't go out of our way to try to get in their world.
Right.
But to get back to where you're just talking about the restaurants and stuff, sometimes the calming, give him a tablet, give him his phone.
And in situations like
it'll ease him right down and to calm him out. And believe it or not, he has a thing about deer, and I don't know why. I don't know. They lived with us for a little while, and when he was little, that's one of the first things he said was he's pointing at the wall and got some deer heads on the wall. Deer, 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 deer.
Yeah.
I have subscriptions to deer hunting magazines for him.
Right, no doubt.
And he'll just lay them out, and he'll deer, deer, deer. He sees a turkey. He don't say turkey. He says a gobble, gobble, gobble. He's the arm, and he's nonverbal.
Right.
So anything at all you can get out of him is, a blessing.
Right, of course.
Orange is a word. See hunter orange.
Hunter orange, safety orange.
Yep. So orange is a word.
Well, in a situation like that, I get it.
And that's where on the last episode when we talked about
to use it as a to help in a situation like that. I thoroughly
I understand that. But I was just throwing you a curveball, a different situation.
I just think to use that as a babysitter, and you've got kids, and a lot of times the kid, and not saying this with being a special needs kid in any kind of way, but a lot of times the kid needs to be yanked up and took to the men's room or the ladies' room or what have you, and correct that child and bring him back to the table and let him know what he's done wrong.
But, and I will say about my grandson, if I'm home and I need to mow the yard, he's mowing with me.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if anybody's listening, I would like to figure out a way to do it. I need a 2-seated lawnmower.
You're a fabricator. Fabricate one.
Well, most of the time, but most
you're losing them skills as a technician now.
Not necessarily. It's tougher than you think. Because most of your newer stuff, all your height controls and your hydrostatic knobs on the fenders. So if you widen the seat, you're losing that. So
can you put a seat down in front of you, almost like stadium seating?
I don't want that in front of me. I want him sitting beside of me. Because we talk, he looks at me, we talk, and we laugh.
Okay.
That's kind of our time.
Yeah.
Move the controls out.
Well, I thought about it.
You got to lengthen everything. Everything will have to be lengthened.
I thought about it. But I might just need to get a bigger mower to do all that, to be wider.
I'm sure, yeah. I'm sure.
Because
you can basically have to cut this thing in half.
Yeah.
And add length to everything and weld it back.
There's going to be people that says that you shouldn't have him on a lawnmower.
No, they might be. But he
rides boys got to have a life, don't he?
Hey,
don't restrict him.
That's right.
Why are you restricting him?
I had to do some work at deer camp. Actually, it was this last Sunday, and he was at my house when I come home. I unloaded the 4-wheeler, and there go them dang lights again. He's waiting. He wants to ride the 4-wheeler, and I give him the key, and he knows how to put the key in. You got to watch, cause now and they're smarter than you think they are.
Yeah,
and I don't know if y'all been around people like that, autistic people, but the repeatability and schedules and stuff like that, that's a bigger thing than we think they are.
Right.
Yeah, I'm with you. And like I say, I definitely wouldn't. And a special needs child, you got to use all your resources, and don't get me. I'm not the perfect parent because I had to use I had to use all my resources to raise.
Yeah, just to figure out life.
Yeah. So, and I'm still figuring it out.
I mean, well, most of us, you had kids when you're younger, and dang.
Well, here's the thing, and this is something that someone in my life has kind of embedded in my brain, and it's stuck. Okay, someone that's my age. Okay, 30 years old.
Yeah,
it's my first time living. Think about that.
Really?
It's my first time living.
Yeah,
it's your first time living.
That's true.
It's my first time being a parent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, see,
it's like a birthday. You only got one.
You're right.
It's my first time being a dad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't care if you got 1 kid, 5 kids, 30 kids.
Yeah.
They're all different.
It's your first time being a parent.
That's right.
But Bobby is different than John.
Yeah. This is your first time as an adult.
Sally's going to be different than Amy.
Yeah.
Correct.
And there might be night and day different.
Yep. It's my first time living.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they're brothers and sisters or siblings. Yeah. There could be night and day different.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I made mistakes raising mine, and they turned out to be really, and I know I'm biased, but they turned out to be great kids. All 3 of my kids, I couldn't be more proud. They're just amazing. They're amazing, caring, good people.
Yeah.
And that's what I think that's what I strive to do. I strive to raise good adults.
Correct.
And but like you say, I look back on a lot of things that I did, and I did them wrong.
Were they wrong at the time?
Well, at that time, I didn't think there were, but I look back on them now, and maybe I was a little too hard here, and maybe I wasn't hard enough here, and
but you think the outcome, for what you did then, the outcome would have been different than it is now. So would you change anything?
I don't know how I would change it. You know what I mean? If I could relive it, I don't know how.
That's a sticky thing to say right there.
What we was talking about racing a little bit ago. You said all the stuff we've been through, but you wouldn't change nothing.
I wouldn't with that. I wouldn't.
What you are now is because of what happened then.
I think if I could go back,
you can't really change it.
Yeah, I think if I could go back, I would probably find myself doing it even worse because I would try to change too much, maybe be too lenient.
You're trying to be perfect.
Yeah. And
I
just,
they ain't a perfect.
No.
I think, a lot of times it's like playing baseball. You get up there and you prepare for a fastball, and all of a sudden it's a curveball, and you just you do your best you can to put the bat on the ball. You know what I mean?
What the best thing about baseball is
the damn popcorn.
That man, Cracker Jacks. You got to forget what happened.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
What happened?
The last play, you got to let it go.
You let it go.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because, everybody makes mistakes.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Whether it's you had something on your mind, you wasn't thinking, and the ball slipped up on you because you weren't in the game, or you was expecting a fastball and threw your curveball, it caught the corner, or the other way around.
Maybe you skipped practice this week.
Yeah.
Maybe you skipped practice and the coach was trying to make a point. There's all kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff.
But yeah, hey, we do the best we can. And like you say, that was a good point.
First time living.
That was a good point. It's
Let
your
that
first
stick.
time living.
Think about that. It's your first time. Think about that when you drive home.
Yeah.
Man, it's my first time living.
Yeah.
And I think about that too. And I think a lot of people can relate to this, and it goes back to kids, man. It's my first time.
Yeah.
It's my daughter's first time living.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
right.
She'll make mistakes. She knows better. You know better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's what's in parents. That's what's tough.
Yep.
It's because you want her to be better than what you are.
Correct.
You want to teach her the mistakes that you have made, but she's not going to listen to you.
Correct.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that's
as much as you want her to, she's not going to listen to you.
Yeah, I know it. I didn't listen to my parents.
No, trust me. I had this issue. I'm not picking on my daughter, so I know she's going to listen to this eventually. At one point in my life, when she was a teenager, I thought she hated my guts.
Right. It's tough.
No, really. You can.
I think that's any father-daughter, though.
You can ask my wife. But we lay in the bed. I think she hates me. It don't matter what I say, what I do.
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I really don't. I just think she hates my guts. But she's also the mother of that boy that I was just talking about. Yeah. And my hat's off to her because I cannot imagine her, because she can't work.
Right.
And, because he's nonverbal.
Well,
so you put him in a home nonverbal. How do you know what really happens to him?
Yeah. And
and that's the conspiracy part of us.
Yeah.
In the world we live in. But
it's a fear-driven.
She has to deal with so much stuff that I don't think we can imagine on a daily basis.
Correct. And she's definitely a strong mom for that.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
And and you've got to keep in your mind too. And something comes to mind for me with this is a video, and we talk about social media. It was a mom and a son, and the mom says, "Yeah, my son suffers from Tourette's."
Yeah.
He said, "Mom, I don't suffer. I just deal with it. I got it."
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I ain't suffering with it. You know what I mean? It's you know what I mean?
It's what it is.
It is what it is. I'm not suffering.
I've never been around anybody with Tourette's.
It is. Yeah, I have, man. I have. I don't have any close friends that have Tourette's, at least not that to a degree that they are outspoken all the times or really having a situation all the times. But definitely in public I have. And, man, I'm going to tell you, some people I know have family friends and family members and stuff like that are very, very down with it, and we talk about like Down syndrome and stuff like that too. It's not a bad thing. They say it's like, man, that's my best friend. Dude, you never know what's coming out of his mouth. It's a new day every day. They wake up, hit the ground, and it's the best thing in the world.
That's right.
They're not worried about this. They're not worried about that.
I think in so many ways we need to look at them people and say, man, that's how I need to be.
I'm telling you.
They notice the little things that we overlook.
Correct. They do that, man. Their sensitivity to some things are heightened. No matter what.
It seems they don't stress about anything.
Right.
And I wake up in the morning a lot of times, and I'm stressed out already.
Brother, we went to bed last night. It was 9:30.
Yeah.
Okay, me and my little girl went to bed last night at 9:30.
Yeah.
4 a.m. I'm up.
Yeah.
Couldn't sleep.
No,
it was
I
like
get it.
3. It was like 3:15. Something like that. I woke up, looked at my phone. It's
all that daily.
Yeah.
And from 4 a.m.
I try to be in bed like 10 o'clock, but sometimes it's 11. But it don't matter. 3 o'clock, I'm wide awake.
But that was stress driven last night. Just running through my mind. As soon as it's like I was laying there in bed, I woke up a little bit and just wide eyed right there. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do this.
About what you're going to talk about tonight?
No, I was thinking about this. Look, I was thinking about what I got to do, and I was thinking about emails I need to send. I was thinking about orders I need to place. I was thinking about guns I need to fix. And the only thing stopping me from getting up and getting on the computer was laying next to her, and it's like,
that's right,
dude.
That's right, and that's
like,
all
what
that
am
matters.
I doing?
At the end of the day, that's all that matters.
Dude, I stayed up.
Yeah.
All night.
I'm not sitting here saying that I'm holier than thou and all that, but I can tell you, I have to leave a lot of my stress. I have to leave it in the hands of the Lord. I have to.
It's the only way.
I just can't. I can't deal with it. I don't deal with stress very well. I try to be a happy type person all the time. You know what I mean? I don't like sadness. I don't like being down. I don't like being depressed.
So when you're singing in the shop and stuff, that means you're stressing out a little bit.
I'm a singer. I love to hear myself sing.
So
I'm self-flattering.
When I hear you over there singing Otis,
but I don't know.
You really just need a hug.
Yeah, I do. But that's where I have to leave it. You know what I mean? A lot of times, and I don't say it, out where everybody can hear me. But sometimes I may be riding down the road with my pickup truck, and I'm like, Lord, you're gonna have to handle this. I don't know how. I don't know how it's gonna. Don't know how I'm gonna handle it. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? And I won't get off on. I won't ramble on about that. But that's it's just where I got to leave it. Because
I did. I did.
My stress gets so bad.
I did some of my best talking to the man.
Oh yeah,
in the car.
Yeah.
And
well, I think
I don't drive like I used to, but to seeing the sunset every morning,
absolutely
sunrise every morning,
or something. My bad.
Yeah,
sunrise.
You're right.
When when it depending on how the clouds come up and the horizon and you have different colors and all that. And it might just be as simple as like,
well, you know my opinion on
that.
You
outdid yourself this morning because that's over the top.
Well, you know my opinion on that, man. I tell everybody, if you don't believe,
just take a moment.
Get out in the woods.
Things.
Get out in the woods.
Yes, watch the squirrels.
Get out there at 5 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning, deer season preferably, my time. And
watch the woods come to life.
Yes, that's right. Watch the sun come up, and when that sun comes up, everything starts happening.
Everything wakes up. Everything gets moving.
All right, that gets back to some of my best memories growing up, and I don't see them like I used to.
Yeah, me neither.
But I used to chipmunks.
Yeah,
I was sitting in the stand, and there may have been deer out there, maybe not.
Yeah,
I was watching the dang chipmunks.
Yeah.
But chipmunks, them suckers are fast.
Man, I'm gonna tell you,
and they get to throwing acorns or corn or whatever they get, and they all swell up like gerbils.
Yeah,
and I don't know. I was 10, 12, 13-year-old, and that was entertaining to me.
Yeah,
to watch the dang chipmunk.
Everything, like you say, though, man. Everything that sun brings everything to life. Everything starts coming around, and it's like everything is so glad. Even me, a lot of mornings.
Yeah.
When I'm sitting there freezing to death, you know what I mean? I'm glad to see that sun coming.
Yeah, you're shaking your eye teeth out.
But I tell everybody, man, if you don't believe,
now, come on up.
But anyway, Easter weekend coming up.
Yeah, everybody to go.
Big plans?
I'll go on to the coast.
No plans?
I don't have any currently. No.
Yeah, I got to go to Rockingham. But that's
Well,
but I plan on eating with the family. We're going to have family time. We're going to have family time. We're going to love one another, and we're going to, be thankful. Be thankful, and like I say, and I know what I'm thankful for. That the stone was rolled away for a fact. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's huge to me. So that's all I got going on.
Well, good. Well, boys, we're gonna wrap it up. That's good. Y'all have a good Easter weekend, and
y'all do the same.
Get you some shoes now for Rockingham.
I gotta get some shoes. I got
down there on the rock. You gonna wish you was.
Yeah, I might be walking on rocks.
You gonna think you was walking on rocks all weekend.
God. Oh, you're gonna go by that
Somebody
place
told
in
me
Bisco.
one time.
You might need to go check it out.
Somebody said that I needed to get a pair of shoes one time. They said these are really good walking shoes, and I got those shoes, and apparently They may be good for walking, but they wasn't worth a damn for standing. I can tell you, they like killed my back. You know what I mean? I'm like, these are the worst shoes. I wore them one time, threw them away. But yeah, I don't know what I'm getting.
My problem with shoes that I like, they're comfortable, but I guess they're so soft and everything. That's what makes them comfortable. They break down so fast. So dang, I have to buy a pair of shoes every 6 weeks.
You think?
Well, do you think it's that extra belly you got hanging off there?
Oh, that too, but you work on concrete floor too.
Well, look, here's a perspective for the road on shoes.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll just tell you, ever since I was introduced to On Cloud, I really like those.
Yeah.
Okay, now they wear great walking.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, I wouldn't trust them in a skinny minute on a race team at the track every weekend.
Right.
Wouldn't do it.
Right.
They wouldn't last. I know they wouldn't.
They break down too fast.
I know that. Yeah, exactly. They wouldn't. I know they wouldn't.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, you go
see,
you go in once in a while on clouds. But
Yeah.
here's one to take with you though. Shoes are consumables, boys.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like tires on a truck.
That's right. That's a fact.
They're consumables.
Yep.
Okay. And that consumable, whether it's every 6 weeks, 6 days, 6 months,
It makes your back feel better.
there it is.
Yeah.
The rest of your body's breaking down because your tires is belts broke in your tires, and you.
Man, we've been working. We've been working 6, sometimes 7 days a week.
Here we go. Hold on, let me get a paper towel.
Hey, and I can tell you, it wears my tires. My tires has got cords showing through the damn things. You know what I mean?
They're consumable.
They're consumables.
Ooh, man, I gotta get something.
Time to get you another pair.
I need my
I
back.
noticed the tires on your truck.
No, I rotated them, man.
Oh yeah, so they got the slick ones on the back.
Man, I mean they go straight. You know what I mean? I corner hard, bud. I corner hard. If you could describe me, that's what I am. I'm a hard cornerer.
Oh God!
I noticed the other day. So dang, Newman.
I know everybody walks past my truck and the Newman's tires is wearing out. I'm like, no, they ain't. Look at the backs. It's because of the way I drive, man. I gotta
pushing the front end.
That's right. I'm sliding the front end.
So if you know the problem,
I'm sliding the front
Fix it. Sliding the front end.
Yeah.
Hitting them corners too fast.
I guess I need to roll the center a little better.
There it
maybe
is.
you should get up earlier in the morning and not run so late.
I can't do it, man. I do. I get up early. I get up and I take a shower, and I got to sit around, and I got a procedure I got to go through. I got to have my coffee.
You don't drink it on the way?
Yeah, I do. I got to have my
That's
coffee.
one thing that I miss about the ride that I was referring to. I used to have time to drink my coffee. Now I don't.
But anyway, hey, listen.
All right, agree to disagree, people.
Yep. You only live once.
We get an email out there. We get an email out there. I want everybody to.
I just made it. Okay, I made it while we was talking here. Then the computer died because I didn't plug it in. So
hey, we want everybody to do that.
It's thebaconbroadcast@gmail.com. That's what it is.
You got complaints, send them to Dylan.
The Bacon Broadcast, is that what it is?
At gmail.com.
At gmail.com.
There you go.
Y'all send us stuff that
The
you want us to
Bacon
talk
Bro
about.
Fan mail.
If you like to hear us talk. If you don't, hell, send me something about that. Tell me about how can you keep my mouth shut.
Go to the store and find us some Niece's liver pudding.
Yes, absolutely. And Duke's mayonnaise.
That's right.
Y'all communists if you don't, but we agree to disagree.
You know what? Liver pudding with Duke's on some toast.
Oh my word!
Oh my God!
With the piece of cheese on it, and get you a slice of tomato and put on there too, bud.
Yeah.
Oh my!
I mean, we'll have to build us a Dagwood.
Yeah, we'll get some sandwich stuff in here.
I bet Dylan don't even know who Dagwood is.
We get some sandwich stuff in here and some 18-pack of Busch Light.
We got to get some mini fridge up in here.
Yeah, we do. We got to get some mini fridge up in here.
You know what a Dagwood? You know Dagwood?
Mm-mm.
It was a cartoon strip.
Yeah.
It was Blondie, wasn't it?
I don't know. It might be before. How old are you, Earl?
No kid.
58.
Oh, we're the same age.
Yeah. It was Blondie. That was my highlight on Sunday paper. We'd look at the comics.
Right.
Blondie was one of the strip comics. And her husband's name was Dagwood, and he's always making him a big old sandwich. That's why.
Okay.
That's the connection.
That's why you say make you a Dagwood.
That's right.
Big old double-decker, triple-decker up here. Can't see brown at the sandwich.
Right.
Okay. Well, with that, make you a Dagwood. We're getting out of here. Y'all have a good night.
Pudding Dagwood. Peace.
All right, brother. Y'all be good. See you.